2021 NCHSAA 1A Football State Championship is at Keenan Stadium, and it's the Tarboro Vikings, the defending 1A champs, take it on the Mitchell Mountaineers. Late first quarter, Tarboro jumps on the board first. 3-yard touchdown run for Trayvon White. The Vikings go up 7. As you see that offensive line get the big push, and the Viking faithful are into it here in the first quarter. Mountaineers respond on their next drive, though. Ty Tuberville calling his own number, and he rambles 30 yards into Tarboro territory. Mitchell is in business as Tobias Joyner runs him out of bounds. Same drive, early second quarter. He's beating you with his feet this time. It's the jump pass. Tuberville flips it 8 yards to Gage Young, and the Mountaineers draw even 7 apiece. Vikings are stout up front, though. They make Mitchell work for every yard, and the Tarboro defense gets after Tuberville the rest of the game. They're on him, swarming to the football on the outside too, as you see him rally to the football. They hold Mitchell to just 206 yards of total offense. Just before halftime, Tarboro breaks the tie. It's a 1-yard touchdown plunge for Trayvon White, and the Vikings carry a 14-7 lead into the break. White finished the day with 78 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Now, second half, Vikings get the ball, and it's the Tarboro T that's taking its toll. Tobias Joyner Jr. loose for 35 yards on a sprint to the end zone, his first of the day, and it's 21-7 Tarboro, just 2 minutes gone in the third. Joyner goes for 132 yards on the day with a pair of scores on his way to MVP honors. We stayed 21-7 for a while. The Mitchell offense just can't get anything going against the Viking defense. Tuberville is sacked here by the Viking defense and having to improvise to make anything happen for the Mountaineers. Later in the drive, Tuberville is going to drop back to pass. He turns one loose looking for Gage Young, and it is picked off. Nathan Sherrod gets his paws on it, and he stops the Mitchell drive just as they cross midfield. Well, what do you do when you need to run out the clock? Tobias Joyner Jr. back to work, chewing up clock with the rest of the Tarboro backfield. They rush for 243 yards on 50 carries combined, but this time the Mountaineers get the stop. They get the ball back deep in their own end, trying to get something going. Tuberville picked off again, this one by Omarion Lewis, and he's introduced to Carter Hoyle on the return. Ball's on the ground, but the Vikings get it back, and they send the offense out on the field to chew some clock, 21-7. When it's time to ice the game, who are you going to call? Tobias Joyner Jr. He takes this one 38 yards to pay dirt and puts the Vikings up 28-7 late in the fourth quarter. His second score of the day. They win at 28-7, grabbing their 8th state championship in school history. It's the 7th title for head coach Jeff Craddock, who completes his 18th year at the helm for the Vikings. Tarboro, your 2021 NCHSAA 1A state champion, back-to-back titles for the Vikings.